Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Wasserbauer, and I wanted to let you know a couple of things that my office is doing to help with this crisis of COVID-19. So obviously, patients can't come in for me to view their hair as readily when you're under quarantine lockdown as they used to. So what we're doing at Sarah Wasserbauer MD is we've switched everything to online consultations. Now, if you still need to come in, we have all of the personal protective equipment to get you in the door, make sure that our staff and you are completely, sanitized. And if I need to give you a shot, give you some antibiotics, examine your head, you're gonna be safe while we do that. And in the meantime, if you need to talk about, hey, I'm having a lot of stress and I'm experiencing more hair falling out, what can I do? I'm kind of panicking. Or, hey, I've got all this time and I've been thinking that maybe, this hair loss that I've been experiencing is something that I want to talk with somebody about and get a diagnosis, or maybe consider surgery, or consider something else, some other medical treatment for my hair loss. All of those things can be accomplished virtually. And it's always better. I love meeting people in person. It's one of my favorite parts of my job. And we can introduce ourselves over video conference, no problem. So what we usually do this through an encrypted portal. There's a lot of people who are, Zoom bombing or, getting online where they're not supposed to be. And anytime you have a conversation about somebody's private medical experience, you need to make sure that that entire thing is encrypted. So we're using only the highest standards. You're gonna have a password. It's gonna be a unique meeting identifier. So put up with the extra layers of security so that we can make sure that we protect your identity, because I'm sure a lot of people are trying to take advantage of this situation. But between myself and the staff of mine who are still able to work, we are trying to see everybody that we possibly can virtually. For follow-up appointments, a lot of hair surgeons used to bring patients in pretty frequently. Definitely the day after surgery, sometimes a 10-day follow-up, 3 or 6 month follow-up, and definitely at a year. Now, by a year from now, I'm hopeful that this will be all over with and we can see you in person. And a set of well-taken photographs could go a really long way to making sure that you're okay and that we document your progress. So here's what a set of really nice photographs looks like. Definitely one face on where I'm looking at you. Another one like this, where I look at the front of your head, side, and then also the other side. And then especially when it comes to guys who are losing the crown, the back of their head, and then the back of their head, imagine the camera's behind me, the back of their head where they're looking up like this, so that they get a picture of the whole crown. It's also helpful to have a full-on picture of the front, just like that, where you're leaning completely forward. And it's also useful if you have any kind of scarring or anything else going on with the back of your head, where you see it and you lift up the hair so that you can see it. Now sometimes that requires somebody else to help you. If there's somebody else that you're living with, please use them to help take a good set of photographs. Also, if you can turn your phone sideways, that usually helps. And make sure you have consistent lighting. Often the light is too bright or it's overhead and you can't really get a good sense of what exactly is going on. And often people move the camera when they're taking the picture. I can't tell you how many fuzzy photographs I get all the time. I can't diagnose a fuzzy photograph because I have to really zoom in, and the minute it pixelates, I can't really tell what's going on. So take a little bit of time and get some good pictures, and you can really get a good diagnosis through an online consultation. I hope that helps.